So the home page is created. Now let's go to the designer page. Okay, I will make it to the left, to the right. All right, and now one other thing that we can do here in the home page, I'll make it a home page for now. Home, okay, and this one should be unselected, and let's get rid of this dot for now. Okay, so I will just copy this from here. Okay, perfect. Now here is the magic. I will duplicate this, okay, and call it designer. Now here is the magic. So right now if I want to change this component to another one, I can just select the and in this drop down, this properties, I can change it to designer, and boom, now it is changed. Okay, so it was very easy. It was like, you know, an easy task. Now we don't need this. Okay, we also don't need this, but instead I would need a text, and by the way we need this icon along with this number, this point as well. Okay, so what I can do here is I will delete this, I will ungroup this. Perfect. And now I will call it designer. Okay, but the text needed to be a bit bigger, so maybe 18 pixel. Let's try 20 pixel. Okay, now we have the text is added. Perfect. And now this one should be the same as this one. So for this one, let's draw this icon. Since it was easy and we draw it, you know, like we now have experience in drawing custom icon. Okay, so let's do it one by one. Now let's, okay, now we have the icon is almost ready. I will just give it a roundness with the maybe 0.5 pixel. Perfect. And now one other thing that we can do is draw this one as well. Okay, wonderful. But over here, oops, I will need to draw it separately. So now this one is drawn. Now let's draw this one as well. So this is basically a bit shaded out inside. Okay, perfect. Now those both are different shapes, so I will select this and I will remove this stroke from here, give it a fill of this color, select this, remove the stroke, give it a fill color. Okay, and I think this is somehow the fill. Okay, so perfect. Now we need basically to group it. Okay, so we will frame it and drag it all the way to over here, place it over there, and boom. Now one other thing is to change this 0 to 1 point, and right now we have to do this part, which is basically the search category part. Okay, so let's ungroup this and let me delete the other part from here, delete this, and let me make this screen closer to over here. So now again I will need to detach this instance. Okay, so I'll detach this, and I need this icon, text, and also I will need stars as well. So, and I don't need this icon. Okay, so I will delete this and ungroup this, and this needed to be vertical layout because we need icon in this text, and then we will also need featured as well. So to do that, I will just head text featured, okay, select all, and maybe I will give it a black so at least I'm able to see it. And last but not least, I will give it an auto layout as well, but I will give it the same color as what we have. Okay, and I can make it all caps from here as well. And the text needed to be 12 pixel, I guess, and it's needed to be 0 pixel letter spacing. All right, and what other thing that I can do here is basically give it auto layout. So I will give it auto layout, and I will fill this so at least we are able to see it. Okay, fill this and fill with this color. Okay, now we need to make it the same, so I will decrease vertical fading and need it to be like this. All right, perfect. So this is almost 4 pixel vertical, and I think 4 pixel would be horizontal padding as well. And we also need to give it a roundness, so I think 4 pixel roundness is also perfect. Wonderful. Now we have feature created, so I will drag it all the way to over here. And what other thing that I can do is basically I will make it Shift A. I will make this a frame, and this is now 2 auto layout over here, so I will give it a horizontal auto layout, and boom, we created this feature as well. So now if you can see over here, this is on the top. Okay, so I will select this and make this on the top over here, so this means this feature is now on the top right. Okay, so if we add more content as well, this will be stay over there. Okay, now we need to create the star, so I will give go to the shape, star, and draw a star head. Okay, so this one is basically, I think the roundness is 0.5 pixel, so I'll give it 5 pixel or maybe 1 pixel roundness. Okay, now I think this is perfect, but if you can see over here, we have this small shape inside over here, so I will draw this one as well. All right, okay, perfect. Wonderful. So now I will draw this shape. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And what else I can do is make the edges round. So yeah, I round those thing off, and maybe let's give it 2 pixel. And this needed to be the same color as what we have here. Okay, perfect. Now select this and paste it inside. Perfect. Now we have the star created, but I will give it a frame. Command Option NG to give it a frame, and now I will name it like star. Okay, and now I need to replicate 1, 2, and 3. And what other thing that I can do, I will select all of those and give it an auto layout. And now I will just drag and drop over here, drag and drop inside over here. Wonderful. We created our search categories, search categories. Wonderful. And now if you can see where from top and bottom it needed to be less padding, so I will give it 16. And from left to right it needed to be also 16. Wonderful. And this needed to be fill. Okay, wonderful. We created this first card. Okay, now what other thing this is, we need all exercises. all exercises. Okay, and now we can copy the same code here, remove the featured. Okay, and this needed to be a little smaller, but yeah, I will play with it. And now I will select both of them and make it auto layout. Now I'll decrease that to that much, and now I'll select both of them, needed to be fill container. Perfect. Now this is like it fell the what we currently over here. Okay, and what other thing, if you can see where this spacing needed to be increased, so I will make it 16 maybe. Yes, perfect. Now let's work on contents. So product card alignment. Okay, and now this one should be product card design. So you can see the power of like auto layout. So this is the reason I make this course for you, step by step, and you will learn a lot of things here. Now if I wanted to draw those icons, it is very easy. So let's draw those icons as well. Okay, so if you can see, we're here now. This is search, and then the below it is very as you draw like question mark and then circle with stroke. So let's do one by one. I will just come to the shape tool, ellipse, and draw this one. Okay, and in here I will just color go to the select color picker and then select this one. Okay, and now I will just hit text and draw question mark here. Perfect. And now this question mark is fine, but I will make it semi-bold for now. Yes, semi-bold is fine, and I will give it a stroke with, I think this is fine, this is perfect. Okay, so select those both of those and give it a frame. Okay, and now hit K to scale it a little bit, and boom, we created this icon. Now let's try and make this fill a white, the same as this one, and this needed to be black. Okay, so now created this one as well. Let me just drag it all the way over here, and then we need to draw this one as well. So this one is basically blue, so let me select the color from here. Sorry, I select the fill color. Okay, and this one should be white. Perfect. Now we created this as well. Last but not least, we need to find this one as well, or draw this one as well. So if I draw it, it will of course take some time. So let's draw a list with the help of some plugin. We need to find it. Okay, so I will go to Iconify, and over here I will search bar search. So yeah, let's search for search. Okay, so maybe I will find some icons like that. Yeah, I think this is the icon, but let's select this and maybe it will give us more icon like this. Okay, let's find some icons the same as like that. Okay, more, I need more. Let's explore more. Why don't we use another icon? Let's use another icon. If we didn't find it easily, we might try another icon. Okay, and I hope it will not ruin the design. So yeah, let's go to the top and take maybe maybe. All right, let's try this one. Yes, this one is the same, but it needed to be the same family. Yeah, I think this one is perfect. Now what I will do is needed to be on the top of this. With the help of scale tool, I will decrease the size. Okay, now select this, and this, and make it again, give it a frame and search icon. Okay, wonderful. Now I will take it over here and see how it looks. It doesn't look like what we wanted, what we actually want. Okay, not even nearer. Why don't we try like draw this? So let's draw this one. Okay, all right, now we draw the circle and let's give it arc and need it to be, give it a ratio as well, and this needed to fill. Perfect. Now I'll give it a stroke and let's see. Perfect. And stroke should be outside, and this needed to be pale. I think drawing it was easy than finding the icon. Okay, so you can see over here this needed to be the same as like this. Perfect. Now what other thing that we can do is we need to, sorry, I bring the, okay, two rectangle. One is like this and one is a little bigger than this. Okay, like maybe like that much. I will draw it, and from from all the side I will give it like 1 pixel, and from the bottom I will give it maybe 4 pixel here, 4 pixel here. Perfect. So all roundness, and this one should be, I will give it a stroke as well. Stroke should be outside. Wonderful. Give it a stroke and it should be outside. Wonderful. And the fill should be white here. Perfect. Now I will give it like a rotation, and it needed to be something like this. Perfect. One thing that we can do is give it a fill, so the fill should be like this. Wow, wonderful. I will select all of those, give it a frame, and now I think it should be the same as this. Okay, now I will take it to all the way over here, delete this. So I will select this and come to this frame and paste inside the frame, so it will not affect like the frame will not detect it's a different frame. Okay, wonderful. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Yeah, same spacing from here to here, and this one is like this. Wonderful. Now this icon is perfect. Now let's try this icon, and to do that we will just draw a simple rectangle, give it a frame, give it a stroke, and the stroke should be like 4 pixel. I think 4 is a lot, so let's try 2 pixel, and it should be fill white. And I will do this rectangle, the same property is here, but the fill should be the same like this. And now let's draw this like this, and it should be perfect. Now to draw this shoe, I will just, with the help of this tool. I will not make sure it is 100% is what we have, but at least somehow better. Oof, I think this is fine. Yes, this is fine. Now I will make it, give it a black color, and the fill should be the same. Sorry, this is stroke, so stroke is fine. I'll go to fill, and the fill should be the same. Wonderful. Now we created this one as well, so select all of the shape inside, give it a frame, and now I will bring it over here, and boom, we created this icon as well. And the rest of the icons, I would like you guys to do that. Okay, now again I will select those, make sure it is auto layout, and size and spacing should be the same. So in here, if you can see over here, this is, you know, like 18 pixel. From here to here, this is 16. So this also needed to be 16. Okay, and this this also needed to be 16. So this is 16, this is 16, and this is basically also 16. Perfect. Okay, wonderful. We are done with the page of Explorer. Sorry. Now select those, both of those, and give it auto layout, and I will make sure the size is 16 over here as well. Wonderful. And select both of those, and I will give it 16. I will give it 24 because those both are you know, like needed to be some space because those both have different functionalities. Okay, wonderful. We created this one. Now let's move to another page, which is the leaderboard.